Oh, Johnny Depp, Amber Heard. They're going to trial. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. This is bad news. Bad news. Welcome to Mirror Domains, guys. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard are finally going to go to trial for this $50 million defamation. This is on Johnny Depp's side. She's going to have another side of her case too. She's going to have her own lawsuit, and I guess this is because of that tabloid that came out where he was labeled as a wife beater, and how it cost him work and cost him damages. So it's defamation. And yes, for you people out there who don't know about defamation, that means that somebody defamed you and cost you money. And in this case, even though he resigned from Fantastic Beasts 3, I still think it cost him money. Now, I don't know if it cost him $50 million, but it did cost him work. And they're going through this ugly divorce, and we know about that. We know about this, guys. It's really ugly. This is an ugly situation. It's something that not a lot of people want to talk about right now. Well, actually, for the most part, I think people do because it's juicy. It's gossipy, right? And that's what people really want to talk about. For me, I just I kind of like, where do I weigh in on this? If you're here watching us live, guys, let me know in the live chat what you guys think about this case. You're watching Mirror Domains Movie News, where we actually do talk about the headlines. We're going to talk about this Johnny Depp case a little bit more in detail here now. But here's the topics for today. We're going to talk about the weekend's box office. Sam Elliott apologizes. The Batman has a digital release date confirmed. Yeah, I think we knew about that. Jurassic World. Colin Trevorrow wanted the Joker. He wanted a dinosaur to be like the Joker? What the heck is going on here? Brie Larson joins Fast 10. Thor 4 teaser on the way? Maybe. We got our first look at Christian Bale in Thor 4. He plays Gore the God Butcher. And we'll talk about our favorite Jim Carrey movie, because he just smashed the box office with Sonic 2. And we're going to talk about that. And then if we got time, we'll take a look at the Twitter Roundup. But we'll see how I feel as we go through the show. If you're watching us live, I always talk with you guys in the live chat. Fuzz says, hey, man, how's that going? Welcome back. Thank you. It takes two to fight. We should have walked away. He should have walked away, yes. I'm talking about Johnny Depp, and it's going to get worse. I think this is the start of the Gong Show that is. And if you're watching us afterwards, you guys know that these topics will be linked in time codes in the description below, and those are my social media handles right there. Okay, let's get back into this Johnny Depp thing. Because this is all over the big headlines. This is on the big trades out there, and everybody would be talking about this circus atmosphere in the air. And it is. Now, in the States, they got this thing where if you sue somebody, you can counter sue, and I don't want to get into the legality of it, because that's really boring stuff. They're trying to offset each other. I vote we both throw Depp and Heard in jail. Well, see, you saw from their social medias that they weren't keeping their hands off each other. She cut his fingers and stuff like that, and it's just an ugly situation. So, if you go and read these articles, you're going to get that whole backstory. And it's not really something that I wanted to dive into unless people in the live chat really wanted to talk about it more and more. But everybody's going to say, well, how does this impact the industry? Yeah, and there were some really ugly quotes there that came out from Depp. He threatened to ruin her career. So they wanted to ruin both careers. And here's the thing about Amber Heard. They've had more than enough time to remove her from Aquaman 2. But they haven't. They didn't. They made that choice to go forward with her, and that has made a lot of people feel like there has been a double standard there. And I understand that. I get that. But she's not the main player of Aquaman. I just feel like eventually the hammer will come down on both of them, Fuzz. Exactly. I don't know if they're going to get jail time, but I think the hammer will come down on both of them, where this stuff will just get so far out of hand that people will be like, I'm done talking about this now. I don't want to hear about these two people and this ugliness. But maybe, it draws the views, it draws the clicks, and I think they'll go through this process of dragging each other through the court, through the mud, and then it'll take a couple of years for people to heal. And we'll have to see how this all plays out. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll talk about it. Okay, let's move on to the weekend box office report. Normal movie news. The weekend box office report for April 8th to the 10th. Number 1 was Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Number 2 was Morbius. Number 3 was The Lost City. Number 4 was Ambulance. And number 5 was The Batman. Okay, so Sonic came in with 71 million in the number 1 spot. And Morbius dropped 73% to take the second spot with 10.2 million. So we'll talk about some of these numbers in a little bit detail. Ambulance, the Michael Bay action film, only 8.7. And I think it's time to admit Michael Bay is not the big draw that we thought that he was. People thought that, it was all Michael Bay that made the Transformers movies so popular and so rich. It wasn't, man. It was the Transformers. And that's what I'm ragged on so many times, is that just put in another director and those movies will do so much better than what Michael Bay was doing. It's just, it wasn't all Michael Bay. And Ambulance only making 8.7. I think that's pretty resounding proof that it's not Michael Bay. But let's go take a look at Sonic the Hedgehog numbers, because that's phenomenal. That's great. Domestically, 71 million, internationally 70 million, so worldwide total of 141 million. I think it had a budget of 110, so it's made profit already. It's got marketing costs in there and everything, but Fuzz says in the live chat he's a huge Michael Bay fan. He's made his share of good movies for sure, but I think the Transformers movies really, he should have stepped away from that a long time ago. Anyway, let's continue on with Sonic's numbers here. 71 million is very respectable. Very respectable. And apparently it had some trouble in China or something like that, because they're having cases explode again, so they've had to close down some theaters there. But who cares about China's numbers? You don't need China's numbers to make $1 billion. Just recently Spider-Man proved that. Right? Spider-Man No Way Home proved that. So here we go. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Great numbers. Now, I haven't gone out to see any movies yet this weekend. Or I didn't go see this one because, I will eventually. It's just I'm not 100%. So we'll talk about this ambulance number right now. Ambulance, 8.7, but internationally 22.4, so $31.1 million. And I don't think the budget for Ambulance was extraordinary. I would say that maybe 50 to 70 million for Ambulance. So it is a bomb, but it'll make its money back on streaming services or something. I don't know. I don't know what to make of this situation about Michael Bay. I think he should just go straight to streaming services and make streaming movies, and build up a reputation again of making quality films that people want to see. Get rid of the crass, sleazy humor that he got accustomed to in the Transformers, like with the genitalia and dogs humping. I don't know what the heck happened to him. I really don't. Michael Bay, I don't know if Ambulance had any of that stuff in it, but 8.7 million to take the 4th spot. Morbius beat you. Fuzz in the live chat says, I boycotting the theaters until Easter. I don't want to affect my family members. Well, yeah, that's the thing too. Cases are on the rise again, but we're not going to lock down again. Just wear your mask, man. That's what I'll do. And when I go back to the theater, I'll just wear the mask. Just that's what I'll do. I don't know, who cares if anybody looks at me weird for wearing it? I don't think anybody does. You know, baseball just opened up this weekend, and there were people in the stands wearing the masks, and that looked normal to me. That looked normal. So that's not an issue anymore, I don't think. But Morbius bringing 10.2 million in the second spot is an issue because it dropped 73%. Now we knew that the budget for Morbius was like 75 to 90 million or something. Oh, 75 million. But you know, here you would say, well, it's made its money back and it's made a little bit of profit. Well, I thought Morbius was more than that. I thought it was like 95 million for some reason. Maybe that was because of the delays, marketing costs. It's going to break even, but just barely. It's Morbius, and it wasn't a very good movie either. I'm reflecting on it. When I went to see it, I was kind of like, I don't want to watch this movie again. Morbius, stinker. Any big new other releases? Selena had a re-release. Inland Empire, Viva Maestro. Where's that? Oh yeah, Everything Everywhere All at Once also opened up this weekend. And, well, it opened wide. It just opened in Canada this last weekend. And it made 6 million in the 6th spot. That's good. That's good. Because I hear good things about Everything Everywhere All at Once. And I want to see that movie for sure. I want to see that even before Sonic or Ambulance. But I'm going to go see Fantastic Beasts this week, so we'll have to see how that plays out. And the Batman, number 5, still hanging in there with 6.5. That's good for the Batman. And we got a story about the Batman later on about its digital release coming up. And I'll be looking forward to that because that's a movie I want to revisit again, is the Batman, for sure. Okay. Let's move on to Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott made some insensitive comments about the power of the dog. Talking about cowboys and how the female director had no idea what she was doing, filming something in Montana that's supposed to be in Montana and filming it in New Zealand. Very insensitive comments, but he apologizes for those comments. He says, I said some things that hurt people and I feel terrible about that. Well, at least he's apologizing, right? Those comments, though, I can't repeat those comments that he said because they were so profane, so grotesque. Yeah. And I guess he felt bad for Benedict Cumberbatch there, saying he wanted to apologize for that. When you get out of line, and he was way out of line for some of the things he said, talking about people's orientations and such like that, how he really said some bad things about, here he says, the gay community. He did indeed. Now, I will agree that, I think everybody is allowed to apologize, and it's up to you if you want to accept it. Sometimes apologies do take some time to sink in, to process. And we got a lot of comments here. And unnecessary. See, now this is toxic stuff. I can't read any of these comments here for you guys because you just get the real trolls and insensitive people coming out. And yeah, and I don't like that aspect. I don't like that aspect at all. But at least Sam Elliott came out and apologized for that. Just time to heal, time to move on. And yeah, let's talk about that Batman. Let's talk about the Batman. Premiere date confirmed on HBO Max. Now, I think we saw this before earlier too. Warner Bros. Blockbuster will launch on streaming service on Monday, April 18th. Also air on HBO Saturday, April 23rd. Okay, so there you go, April 18th. And I think we knew that like last week too, right? Sorry guys, I gotta sit comfortably here. As you can see, I'm still not 100%. I feel better though. um, the Batman has sold. Yeah, it was a phenomenal movie, and I want to see this again to see if it holds up to that 3-hour scrutiny. Because that was my only criticism about it when I saw it in the theater, is that, yeah, it's long, and I felt like there could have been some scenes that should have been shortened, and some scenes that should have been left in, like that Joker scene. I think that I'm on the side of the Joker scene would have made sense. And there is a 4-hour cut out there somewhere, so I want to see that version too, for the Batman. I hope to see more of that. Okay. All right. I'm not cropped very well. I'm leaning back now. Hey, you know what? It's just, you got to roll with the punches sometimes. I feel good enough to, like, my brain wants to do these things, but my body's saying, nope, 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 still got to take rest. Let's move on. Talking about the Joker. Colin Trevorrow. Teases new Dino in Jurassic World Dominion. I wanted something that felt like the Joker. What are you talking about, man? It just wants to watch the world burn. You mean a dinosaur has an agenda? A dinosaur has a plan? This sounds crazy, man. Anyway, he's got a couple quotes here that says that I guess Biosyn had been creating these dinosaurs, and he just wanted to create a dinosaur that, yeah, it just wants to watch the world burn. So we kind of got inklings of that from the first Jurassic World movie, Indominus Rex, right? It was killing the other dinosaurs for fun. It wasn't killing it for food. It wasn't eating them. They kind of tapped on that a little bit in the first one. So it looks like they're going to have that one come around full circle. And I'm really looking forward to this movie for sure. Jurassic World. Let's see if we can take a look at this. Yeah, here we go. This monster. This new Joker dinosaur. There. This is from Empire. We saw this scene in the trailer. It's just another dinosaur with teeth. Big deal. But we'll have to see how menacing it is. I'm just looking forward to the cast mostly. I want to see the cast. Speaking of that, the cast had some Empire photos out. They're going to be on the covers. We see the old cast there. That's cool. I like that. And then we got the new cast. And that's great. We got Chris Pratt there, and the lovely Bryce Dallas Howard, who I'm in love with. Mamadou Achi. And yeah, cool posters. Cool covers, man. I like the throwback here. And I like how Malcolm's got his black leather jacket again. I need a leather jacket. Yeah. Maybe I'll save up and buy a leather jacket because yeah, that looks cool. All right. Brie Larson has joined Fast 10. Vin Diesel took to his social media over the weekend to announce this. And they're both smiling here. And talk about toxic fan bases. People really like to rag on Brie Larson. I guess because of her stance. I didn't pull up any comments. Good. Because I'm sure that comment section would be not the greatest. But I was just thinking, you know what? Okay, so Fast 10 has got Brie Larson now, and it has Momoa as the bad guy. Is that going to be enough to save this franchise? May 19th, 2023. I'm guessing she's just going to be like a government agent of some kind. Yeah. And they're going to film 10 and 11 back to back from what I understand, but maybe not. That was the original plan. Maybe they changed that. Fast Saga hits screen. I don't know. And there were rumblings that maybe they would bring back Gal Gadot, but I don't know about that either because she fell out of the plane, right? Just, What's something that can save? Cypher is blonde and Brie is blonde. Okay, maybe that could be. What would save this franchise? No, I don't think it's saving. They just need to end it. They need to end it and bring in, or just move on to a different cast. Go back to the racing. I like the cars when it was about racing cars in the streets. I like that stuff. That was awesome. Now all the superhero stuff, the ludicrous stunts, ludicrous. See how I worked that in? Like the lunacy of some of the stunts, the over the top, going to space, cars being thrown off cliffs with a chain and being swung around. Yeah. Ooh, ugly. Tom Holland could save the Fast and Furious. Ooh, yeah, maybe. Fuzz in the live chat says Tom Holland could save the Fast and Furious franchise. I just wanted to close out, and end on a bang. You know, have a good one that everybody enjoyed, like Fast 5 and Fast 6. That's what I want for the Fast franchise. I'm trying to save face, because they tried to go way overboard with number 9. Dial that back some. Dial it back a little bit. Okay. That's my piece about that. Let's move on. Thor: Love and Thunder. Where is the trailer for this movie? Okay, so a release has been teased by voiceover actor. Well, it has been finished for a long time, but Hindi voice actor. So a Hindi voice actor that does the, I guess, voice for Hemsworth has teased a teaser trailer, is definitely on the way, on his social media. Thor: Love and Thunder trailer done. Can't wait for you guys to see it. So there it is on the screen. It looks like it's going to be maybe a minute and 19 seconds, 2 minutes and 19 seconds probably. There we go. Yippee. So it isn't in there. I don't know what the heck they're doing, because this comes out in July, guys. This comes out in July, and or is it June? And you still haven't had any marketing for this. Let's take a look. Yeah, July 8th. Thor: Love and Thunder. Are they trying to save it for after Doctor Strange? No. I think the trailer will come out before that, and you'll see the trailers in full swing on Doctor Strange too. They have to. They got to get this thing out. I heard weeks ago that they were supposed to have a trailer out. Something's going on. It's weird. I don't like the fact that they've held it back this long. But when it drops, guys, we'll do a trailer reaction on it for sure. For sure, because I do want to see it. I'm really hyped about it. And I want to see Hemsworth back in this role. Most movie drops their trailers 90 days before release date. Yeah, but this is a big MCU film. This is something that people want to see, especially because it's Taika Waititi coming back for it, and yeah, and it's got Christian Bale as the bad guy. He's going to be playing Gore the God Butcher. We got a story about that. Let's take a look at that. Okay, Thor: Love and Thunder art reveals detailed look at Christian Bale's Gore. So this is what he looks like in the comics. Okay, so this is what he looks like. He's got tentacles, gray face. We expected to see some kind of prosthetics or something, and we saw that he had a shaved head on set behind the scenes photos. But apparently this is our first look. I'm not seeing any tentacles on there. In fact, I'm not seeing much prosthetics at all. Maybe just the lines on his face, they'll make him gray. Does look like Bale, though. I'm underwhelmed by that image, for sure. Open image in new tab. There we go. There we go. Blow that up a little bit for you guys. Gore. This is the villain for Thor 4. What do you guys think about that? Very underwhelming. But, you know, I'll give Bale the benefit of the doubt. I'm not, even though the image doesn't wow me, you know that he's a fantastic actor. And he'll bring that insane thing that he can do, because we know he can do that because of the American Psycho. that he'll bring, gravitas to the bad guy. He'll bring that oomph that'll make people go, oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So despite what he looks like here, I know that this gray reminds me a little bit of Moon Knight, actually, with the gray and the flowing cape kind of thing. But whatever, I know a lot of people feel like they're underwhelmed by that. I share that. But we'll have to wait to see what he looks like in action. And just trust in Bale. But Thor 4, I'm definitely looking forward to. Definitely. Okay. Let's close that up. Joe Blow has a poll out, and I urge everybody to go over and participate in this, because Jim Carrey's in the new Sonic movie, and which just blew the box office wide open this weekend, and it got people thinking about what their favorite Jim Carrey movie is. And Ace Ventura is going to be up there for a lot of people. The Mask, yeah. Batman Forever, no. Ace Ventura 2, no. Cable Guy, maybe, for some people. Liar, Liar. I think Liar, Liar has to be one of his favorite, my favorite comedies of his. Fuzz says he voted for The Majestic. Yeah, that one, it's got to be up there. For me, The Truman Show is up there, too. I really like The Truman Show. I know everybody will talk about The Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind as his best dramatic piece. I don't know about that, though. Because I still think that Truman Show, it just resonated with more people, I think. But I did appreciate Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. No doubt about that. Lemony Snicket, okay. Horton Hears a Who. Wait, am I seeing... oh, yeah, there's the Grinch. Yeah, okay, so... no, not Incredible Burt Wonderstone. That movie was awful. Kick-Ass 2. Dumb and Dumber 2, no. Sonic the Hedgehog. A lot of people will vote for Sonic, I think. But me, what am I going to vote for? I think I'm going to have to vote for The Truman Show there, guys. Dumb and Dumber is winning the poll. Well, let me vote here and see. We'll take a look at the results. Ooh, Dumb and Dumber. 25%. But The Truman Show is second place. Yeah. Dumb and Dumber, it was silly, and it had Holly, what the heck was her name? Holly something. I liked her in it. She was great. Ace Ventura is number 3. And Eternal Sunshine is definitely getting the love, for sure. The Mask, Liar, Liar. Yeah. Oh, Cable Guy's way down there. Huh. Only 40 votes. We'll have to see how that plays out. It was just fun, just to talk about Jim Carrey. Give him some recognition if he's retired. Remember, he said that he was going to retire, so we're not going to get much more from him. I think he'll come back for Sonic 3 to close out that franchise, because they'll just back up the money truck for him. And then after that, I think he's done. He's done for a while. But that was just a fun little poll. Ashoka, Spider-Verse director Peter Ramsey to helm the series. Cool. And Ashoka is something that I am looking forward to, for sure. It's probably my second anticipated one after Obi-Wan. Because Rosario Dawson was like, it was fan casting. People wanted her on social media. They answered the call, and she's perfect. She just looks so like her. It's unbelievable. And she was great in the Mandalorian episodes that we saw. And she was in number 6 of Book of Boba Fett. Yeah, she was great. And she's a great actress. So this Spider-Verse guy is going to be helming this series. Cool. It's going to give us our first look at Grand Admiral Thrawn. That's going to be awesome to see. THR has reported that Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse co-director Peter Ramsey has been tapped to at least one episode of the series. Okay, so he's not going to helm it. See, Obi-Wan had this, I forgot her name. Not Chow. Maybe it is Chow. One person directed all the episodes of Obi-Wan. And I feel like they need to do that. I like when they do that, because Boba Fett had different actors come in, or sorry, different directors, and that felt all over the place, like in tone. And just keep Robert Rodriguez away from Star Wars. I hate to rag on it, but I mean, come on. That last episode of Boba Fett was a little bit rough. Yeah. But that's pretty much the way that the news stories have been today. Don't worry, guys. I'll be back for the rest of the week. It's just situations are as they are. Not feeling 100%. Thought I felt 100%. It is what it is, and I'll work through it. I'm off the medication that's making me feel woozy. Maybe that's why. I finished up that last night, so my body's adjusting to going back to normal now. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I just felt like I was losing the wind behind my voice there for a few minutes. I don't know how this stuff works. At least I'm on the mend. I'm getting better. And once that happens, I'll be back in full force and full zeal. Let's take a look at the old Twitterverse here, guys, because I love talking about this stuff. I love doing this stuff. It's just sometimes the old body doesn't do what the brain wants sometimes. X will be released on VOD April 14th. Yeah, Fuzz, it did. It was like, it wasn't penicillin, but it was an antibiotic, and it was just, I had to take it 4 times a day. And every time I took it, it was just kind of like, ugh. Felt terrible for like the first hour after I had it. Okay, so X will be on VOD April 14th. And that's got some good reviews. X has some really good reviews. Adam Project, Walker Scowell has been officially cast as Percy Jackson. Okay, well, we knew that they were going to be making this Percy Jackson series. So he's going to be playing Percy Jackson, and we saw him in the Adam Project, and he was really good. Now, he was good because he was working with Ryan Reynolds, and he was mentored by Ryan Reynolds. So I like that. That's going to be cool. That gets me a little bit excited. Yeah, I like that. Cool, man. A masterful tapestry of visual and narrative riches. The Northman's another home run for Robert Eggers. So some early reviews are out for The Northman. And I'm looking forward to this. This comes out not this Thursday, but the next Thursday. And I will be there opening night for sure. For sure. Because, I mean, come on. And it looks like Skarsgård there is really putting his all into this. And I'm thinking that Anya Taylor-Joy is just going to be like a small role in this. I think maybe she's the one that gets killed and starts this whole thing, this revenge thing. I don't know. Maybe she's going to be a small role. But she's always awesome. I'll watch. The Northman is definitely my most anticipated for April here. Oh, yeah, Nicole Kidman's in it. The cast for it just looks stellar. Nicole Kidman is a force to be reckoned with. Audiences won't be able to keep their eyes off her. She hasn't been this alive, this eviscerant on screen in years. Well, she was just nominated for Ricardo's, right? So that's a bold statement. Yeah, Nicole Kidman, talking about drop dead gorgeous people. The Northman production cost is $90 million. The film must make around 180 to break even. Well, it's not going to make 180 million, sadly, because it's a. I don't know if it's not too niche. It doesn't have enough clout. I don't know why though, because the trailers looked awesome. The cast looks awesome. The word of mouth has been really positive. We're getting some early reviews, and it just looks great. I hope it does make it its money back. Okay, I don't know who those two people are. First trailer for Senior Year, starring Rebel Wilson. A Netflix movie. You know what? I like Rebel Wilson, and I'm happy that that she's gone through a transformation. That she's transformed herself. Like she's gone through the weight loss and everything, and that's cool. I'll check out this trailer. Yeah. An effervescent mixture of cheap wine, fruit flavors, sugar, and carbon dioxide. What? Okay, what's this? Con 22. Robert Eggers offered the role of Thomas Huddard in his planned remake of Nosferatu to Robert Pattinson. Cool. Cool. Yeah, Robert Pattinson would be a good Nosferatu, that role. Much better than Harry Styles. I don't know what the heck you were thinking with Harry Styles. Yeah, Jessica was reminiscing yesterday on her social media, saying, I can't believe that happened 2 weeks ago. Neither can we. Sorry, I'm just reading this sideline here from Paul Verhoeven. It's a little bit risque. I can't quite say what it's about. Sam Elliott apologizes. Yeah, we knew that. Will Poulter considered the lead role for 1917, but lost out due to his friend George McKay. Oh, really? So Will Poulter was going to be in 1917, but it went out to that guy? Interesting. You read Effervescent in the Nicole Kidman article. Wrong. Oh, I did. Sorry. Need Tudd. Jeremy Renner abused his wife and baby just like Amber Heard. Jeremy Renner did? I didn't hear that. Yeah, we can close out talking about more about that too if you want. Alfonso Cuarón on the Northman. Every single frame is charged with all the thematic elements of the film, of the whole film. What the heck does that mean? Every single frame is charged with all the thematic elements of the whole film. Is that a new poster? Yeah. Inside very disturbing. Jeremy Renner allegations. Is there a new story out or something that I don't know about? Oh, but that came out 2 years ago. Well, if there was, then see, that's a little bit of the just going back. Oh God, that Jesus Christ, that's Anya Taylor. Jesus, she takes a good picture. She's very photogenic. Let's go back to this story here, Amber Heard. Actually, to tell you the truth, let me see if I can find some evidence of this storyline of Jeremy Renner here. Nothing huge here. Calls ex-wife abuse allegations nonsense. Again, once you go down one of these rabbit holes, it just fired getting yeah, see, and I'm just going by what's in the trades here, guys. This is how we do the show. If you go to Deadline, Hollywood Reporter, Variety, even the big websites, this is splashed all over the place. Like I had to scroll, see, even on the top of the Batman stuff. This is all over the place, Johnny Depp. So we had to talk about it. And it's one of those things where, of course, when you're having a bad relationship, and we all have points in our relationships where we have strains, arguments. The best thing to do is just keep your hands off each other. Otherwise, you're going to go like this. And when you're in the public eye, like Johnny Depp, who's one of the last remaining few big movie stars out there. It's going to become a circus, exactly what this article says. And everybody's going to be talking about it. Everybody's going to be sensationalizing it. And I'm just... I'll be watching it, but I'm not somebody that's hanging on it, wishing for my little revenge on whatever side I'm on. I'm on nobody's side, actually, here, because by the sounds of it, they have both been awful to each other. I'm just hoping I'm on the side of them coming out, of them not hurting each other financially anymore. They just need to be apart. And I think we talked about that at the beginning, right? They just need to be apart. And, yeah. Academy Award winner Brie Larson joins Fast 10. Yeah, we knew about that. Anybody ever watch her YouTube channel? Apparently she's got like a YouTube channel where she does like vlogs and stuff. I never paid attention to it. Gi Hun and the frontman are officially returning for Season 2 of Squid Game. Cool. Well, we knew that he would be back. He's the main character. We're following him. The frontman, of course, he's running the show now because the old man's dead. Spoiler alert. Gyllenhaal. Mark Wahlberg is retiring from acting sooner rather than later to spend time with his family. Really, Wahlberg's calling it a career. Well, that's going to make people upset about the Uncharted franchise, right? Because he was going to be Sully, and Uncharted did such a big job at the box office. To know that he's going to retire, that's Mark Wahlberg calling it a career. This has got to be April Fool's. No, it's not. April 9th. Sooner rather than later. Entertainment Tonight is reporting that. We'll have to talk about that more tomorrow. Okay. All right, guys, I think that's it pretty much for today. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm sorry. It's just when I... Mesmerizing. Maybe I'll play some guitar here today. pretty much it. I don't have anything else I want to talk about today. And I'll just let the stream go. Whatever. We can take that off. There we go. G. Back to the G. The root, right? All right, guys. That's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And hopefully I'll be better. Each day I'm getting better. So we'll see.